everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local bantamweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a UFC bantamweight division fight. All right, so here he is making his way to the Octagon for his UFC debut. Of course, he was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, did he shine that night. As such, here he is making that aforementioned UFC debut. The question is, will there be jitters? More often than not, you do see newcomers experience some of those nerves during fight week, but especially on fight night. He's not wide-eyed right now, but if there's an adrenaline dump early, that could be an advantage for his opponent. Nonetheless, good to see him making the walk tonight.
This guy is extremely well-rounded. His submissions are world-class. His striking is excellent. And he is extremely unpredictable in what attack he chooses to go with.
All right, so here he is, really, for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get him going tonight.
This guy is an elite submission fighter. He has a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, and if he gets this fight to the ground, he will have a distinct advantage.
The tape for this bantamweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the Cooler!
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one. And here we go. All right, so here we go with round 1. This is his UFC debut. Many of you saw his last fight on Dana White looking for a fight, and certainly got it done that night with flying colors. Now we'll see if his game translates to the big show. The fights get bigger, the spotlight gets bigger. Prevailing wisdom is this young man can handle. All right, so here we go with round 1, and it doesn't figure to take him long to start to establish his kicking game, Joe. He's got some of the most powerful kicks in this division, and he does not discriminate. He'll go to the body, he'll go up top. Let's see how the early portions of this one play out. Oh, strong punch there by Lee.
He's really doing a good job of controlling distance and getting off these shots.
So there's his first head kick and it lands. So no surprise really, Joe, that he goes to that weapon early and is able to realize some success here in this round. Now mixing one into the body. All right, so he lands that first kick to the body. That is a very good sign for him moving forward in this fight. That body kick likely the first of many to come here tonight. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
Trying to spin to the back. Full back hooks. And he's flattening him out.
Lands the right hand. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure.
Oh, he's out.
And that's going to do it.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, knockouts don't get much more prettier or much more flush than that. Full force and full extension on the kick, and there was no chance after that, Joe. The fight was really over as soon as that kick made contact. An outstanding highlight for that young fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. And he's out.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, that's how you seize the moment in the UFC debut as he gets the job done here tonight. And the celebration is on with his coaches and his teammates. 1-0 in the big show. Can't start much better than that.
Let's control that backside mount position and focus on our ground and pound. There we go. Let's set up those punches from ground and pound. There's nowhere for him to go. Beautiful job with your ground and pound. That's the way you soften these guys up. So he wants you to control the Muay Thai clinch. Let's move him around and bang him with knees. You throw knees like that in your next fight, you're gonna knock him down quick.
All right, coming up next, a UFC Bantamweight division fight. You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you gotta think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and some differences in reach. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 4 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 4 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. The Flash. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready? You ready?
Well, no shortage of UFC history has been made within these very walls. Good to have you with us as we get underway here at the O2 Arena in London, England. Well, he made a ton of noise by winning his UFC debut by KO. Now the challenges get tougher. We'll see what he can do with it here tonight. Obviously, he made a ton of noise in that aforementioned UFC debut. Tonight, we'll see if he can continue to make his rise as he starts to take his shots at some of the guys near the top of this division. All right, so here we go with round one, and let's see how early he can find his range when it comes to the kicking game. We mentioned it on his walkout tonight. Massive power in those kicks. Let's see how he chooses to attack with it here.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Double jab there by Lee.
Big punches.
Another nice leg kick there by Lee.
I like the way he mixed that up here.
Landed that one. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
He got tagged there. It appears that cut is getting worse.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Well, it took him a little bit of time to find his timing, find the range. He has found it now. He continues to connect with a series of strikes. That leg kick lands. Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
He's hurt. He's clearly in pain. He's trying to hang on there, but he is in big trouble. Oh, he's landing some good shots here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Beautiful jab.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Absolutely.
How about that shin? Landing a good series of strikes here.
Wow! There he goes. There's a left. Good shot to the body.
Beautiful jab there by Lee.
They are trading huge punches here. Caught him with a punch.
Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off. Good start to round one. Nice straight there by Lee. Kick lands for him there. Punch coming, it's blocked. Big left hand there inside.
He hurt him with that hook. Oh, and he eats a shot.
We got to fight, folks. Left hand lands flush over the top. Oh, he moves right into that uppercut, Joe. That is not a good look and not something that he can afford to do here moving forward. And that one certainly found the target.
He's doing a great job of timing these shots.
Looked like a good knee to the body, but it's blocked.
That one hurt.
Oh, big right hand, yes.
They may very well stop this fight. That cut on his cheek is really pouring blood.
Wow! He's got him hurt here.
Big shots! Hurt him with that right. He is going after it here.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. And he continues to work the body here. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up.
Nice jab.
Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there. Overhand to the head is true. Great technique there. All All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, big shot. Dropping down, looking for a single.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
In half guard.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Lee.
Let's take a look here. Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Let's take a look at that again. And let's look at that from a different camera.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen. You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that. I want it. Jenny Andrade to get us going.
Ready?
Round 2 underway.
Starting off this round. He hurt him.
He's got him hurt here.
He's getting tagged. Body kick, look at that.
Big body shot.
to the body.
Some real power shots here. Oh!
Big punches here. Oh, beautiful hook. Nice leg kick.
He's got him hurt here. Whoa! Well, it seems as though there comes a time in every fighter and striker's life where you need to make some changes. And to that end, in advance of this fight...
Whoa! Man. Wow!
He's out!
Tremendous hook on the button for the win.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Let's see it one more time from a different angle. Look at the power in this left as it shuts the lights out. Check out this angle here. Boom! And that is all she wrote.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
All right, let's pick this up now. 3 strikes, followed with a kick. You gotta throw more strikes or he's gonna see that kick coming. Look out! Nice work with the combos. That's how you get rubber guard, but don't let him transition. Keep training like that, and he still can't catch to you.
All right, coming up next, a UFC Bantamweight division fight. Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you gotta think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's gonna do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a special record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing the opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Diesel. And with the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, it is a building long on combat sports tradition and mixed martial arts, certainly making its presence felt here as we get underway at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Well, it's good to see this man back inside the octagon. Round 1 getting underway here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by blistering knockout. His popularity has absolutely soared since. So with momentum tonight, he'll try to keep the winning streak and the knockout streak still intact.
And a left hand behind it. He's landing a lot of uppercuts.
Yes, Joe, I would agree with you there. And he connects with the punch there.
Nice kick to the body. There's a good knee to the body. Oh, he's got to be careful here.
Damaging strike there.
Yeah, he's getting lit up here. Big power in that hook.
There, Joe.
He hurt him with that hook. Big knee.
Ooh.
Nasty elbow lands to the head. Lands a hard
big left
shot
hand.
with the
We'll
left.
see if he can follow it up.
He is going after it here.
Big left.
Look for him to set that uppercut up.
Clean with the right hook.
Oh, both men exchange. The cut on his nose is starting to pour blood.
Nice punch there by Lee.
Good kick.
And he eats a right hand there. Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there.
Slightly deflected.
And he connects there. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter. Lee gets the tie clinch here. That knee might have landed there.
Nice left to the body.
Oh, knee strike right to the body. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Lands a punch.
He's just picking him apart.
Both guys landing with conviction now.
That's a big hook. Oh, he's going for it here.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, flying knee!
Big body shot.
Vicious combinations.
Lead kick landed there by Lee.
That's a nice clean shot.
1-2 punch by Lee.
Great job landing a series of punches.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Blocks that strike. Oh!
Kicked him in the face!
Oh, he might be out. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh! Big knee! He's hurt! He's trying to hang on.
Lands a big
Huge
elbow
elbow
there.
to the head.
Throwing hard in the pocket.
Oh! Combination! Big punches here.
Big body shot.
Body. This is crazy! Oh my goodness! Good defense there.
Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past.
Nice uppercut.
Pretty good jab there by Lee. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Just misses there with the left.
Big punches.
Well, not a good look there, Joe, as he eats a shot to the body. It looks like he's becoming increasingly more vulnerable to that strike. Certainly left the body wide open on that one. Nice knee to the body there by Lee. Oh, back to the knees he goes. That'll count. Big left hand there inside.
Huge uppercut.
lands.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
That one hurt.
Devastating uppercut. Wow! Oh, huge right hand! Big
Beautiful
body
body
shot.
shot there too.
Oh, nice defense there, Joe, to block that shot. Round two next. So the round mercifully comes to an end. Multiple knockdowns there. As big a round as we've seen tonight from Lee.
A huge round. His opponent was in deep, deep water, but through conditioning and willpower, managed to make it out alive. And here's a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
Deep breath, Lenny. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen.
Brittany Palmer in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
Starting. Oh! He's in big, big trouble.
Knee to the body.
Big elbow.
Huge elbow there.
He's hurt.
Back to the feet.
Nice elbow.
He's got him hurt here.
He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Huge uppercut for the win.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at it again. Take a look at this from a different angle. Ba-boom!
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 20 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.